King Philip's War. Major engagements. Southern Theater, 1675. Massachusetts. Attack on Swansea, June 20th to 24th, 1675. The war's opening act. Wampanoag warriors, provoked by the execution of 3 of their men for the murder of a Christian Indian, attacked the frontier settlement of Swansea, burning it and killing several settlers. Outcome: Wampanoag victory. Marked the beginning of open warfare. Combatants: Swansea settlers against Wampanoag forces. Massachusetts. Siege of Brookfield, August 2nd to 4th, 1675. A force of Nipmuc warriors ambushed a relief column and then besieged about 80 settlers in a fortified house for 2 days. The siege was only broken by the arrival of a colonial troop from Connecticut. Outcome: Nipmuc victory. Tactically, colonial survival. Combatants: Brookfield settlers and relief force against Nipmuc Confederacy and allies. Massachusetts. Battle of Bloody Brook, September 12, 1675. A colonial militia force escorting wagons from the abandoned village of Deerfield was ambushed in a classic Native American tactic. Approximately 60 militiamen were killed in one of the war's most devastating colonial defeats. Outcome: decisive Native victory. Combatants: Essex County Militia against Native American Coalition. Rhode Island. The Great Swamp Fight, December 19, 1675. A combined colonial army from Plymouth, Connecticut, and Massachusetts Bay, aided by Mohegan Scouts, located and attacked a large, fortified Narragansett village in the Great Swamp in Rhode Island. The fort was burned, and hundreds of Narragansett noncombatants, including women and children, were killed. Outcome: Pyrrhic colonial victory. The Narragansett were neutralized as a major power, but colonial casualties were high, and the brutality drove remaining tribes to unite more fiercely. Combatants: United Colonies Army against Narragansett tribe. Southern Theater, 1676. Massachusetts. Attack on Lancaster, February 10, 1676. A force of Nipmuc and Narragansett warriors attacked Lancaster, burning the town and taking captives, including Mary Rowlandson, who later wrote a famous narrative of her captivity. Outcome: Native victory. Combatants: Lancaster settlers against Native American coalition. Massachusetts. Attack on Plymouth, March 12, 1676. A daring raid by Wampanoag forces, led by Medicum, King Philip, himself, on the capital of Plymouth Colony. They burned 11 houses but failed to take the main fort. Outcome: indecisive. Combatants: Plymouth townspeople and militia against Wampanoag forces. Massachusetts. Battle of Sudbury, April 21, 1676. A coordinated native assault on the town of Sudbury. 2 relief columns were ambushed and nearly wiped out. It was one of the last major Native American victories of the war. Outcome: Native victory. Combatants: Massachusetts Bay forces against Native American coalition. Massachusetts. Battle of Turner's Falls, May 19, 1676. Captain William Turner led a colonial dawn raid on a fishing camp at Peskiampscut, now Turner's Falls, killing hundreds, including many women and children. While Turner was killed on the retreat, the attack was a massive blow to Native morale and food supplies. Outcome: colonial victory. Pyrrhic. Combatants: Colonial forces of the Massachusetts Bay Colony against Native American encampment. Rhode Island. Battle of Mount Hope, August 12, 1676. The final action of the main war. Colonial forces, led by Captain Benjamin Church and aided by Indian allies, tracked Medicum to his secret camp at Mount Hope in Bristol, Rhode Island. He was shot and killed by a Christian Indian named John Alderman. Outcome: decisive colonial victory. Medicum's death effectively ended the war in the South. Combatants: colonial and allied forces against Medicum's band. Northern Theater, the Eastern Theater/King William's War. Maine. Attack on Saco, September 18, 1675. Abenaki warriors began the northern campaign with raids on settlements along the Saco River, killing and capturing colonists. Outcome: Abenaki victory. Combatants: Saco settlers against Abenaki Confederacy. Maine. Battle of Falmouth, Casco Bay, c. August 1676. A major Abenaki offensive that resulted in the destruction of the settlement at Falmouth, modern-day Portland, Maine. The town was abandoned for years. Outcome: decisive Abenaki victory. Combatants: Falmouth settlers against Abenaki Confederacy and allies. Maine. Battle of Moores Brook, July 1677. A colonial militia force from Massachusetts ambushed an Abenaki party, killing a key sachem. This victory helped secure the southern Maine frontier. Outcome: colonial victory. Combatants: colonial forces of the Massachusetts Bay Colony against Abenaki Confederacy.